Oh, hi. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are. Welcome back. Uh, Today we are going to continue building of the Audi A4 from NuNu, one of their more recent release. And here's what we had done last night. We haven't touched the body yet, but then we have finished building the chassis with all the suspensions and the exhaust system. And now also we've complete the driver's compartment with the roll cage detachable, which you can take it apart for painting. So today, tonight or today, we finished the step 9 on the instruction sheet. So today we will continue the build from step 10. Okay. And first of all, we need to clean up the body. So that's some supporting sprue that we need to take off. That's one in the front windshield and one in the rear window. And then there's also a small supporting sprue on the bottom of the um, front bumper where the air intake is. And we need to clean up these gates. Uh, Better to do it from behind of the hood. And then also trim this off from the back. This is kind of hard to get to. Oops. Okay. Then we try to clean the gate with the knife. Okay. Sorry. Touch the mouse by accident. Okay. Maybe we should find some sanding block to clean up the gate. Actually, you won't be able to see the back of the window, but I like to clean it up as much as possible. Clean it with the folding knife. Then the windshield. Just want to make sure these gates won't get into the way when we fit the clear part on it. Then I have this sanding sponge, a 3M sanding sponge. Okay, then we better clean up this little air vent opening. Actually, it's easier to use a file to clean it up. My files. Here's a file, square one. Here, I guess it's okay. Roughly clean up, and then actually the molding parting line is along the trunk, and then the rear window, and on along the top of the roof of the car, and then down from the A pillar, and then along the front hood. So the parting line is very subdued, but all at the bumper here, the parting line is quite obvious. So we need to clean this up. So you can see the molding line is not too obvious, and very easy, very easy to clean up with just a bit of a sanding, and then the mold line has gone completely. So let me also clean up the molding line on this side of the bumper. So not too much sanding is required. Okay, then let me see what needs to put into the car body. Oh, this is the just the painting guy. So what we need to put on the body is the other lighting house, the other light housing, front light housing, and also the rear light housing, and the tall hook. So let's get those part out. These are from the tree of chrome parts. Let's throw them out. And chrome chrome parts usually doesn't take takes the glue too well, so I have to scrape off the chrome from the part, or else the glue won't work. Usually, I would take the chrome off completely with bleach, and then repaint it, because usually the chrome comes with the kit. It's a bit too bright, bit toyish like. Okay, that should do it. So this is the front. Let's see which one is this. Okay, fit is good. So with Bit of glue. Bit fiddly again because of the rubber glove. Okay, it's spread the glue, put the glue from the back. Don't come off, don't come off. Again, a bit fiddly. Put more glue on it. Okay, but don't move it. Leave it to dry. Might as well do the back first. Leave the front to dry, and then let's go with the back light first. Okay, the front light is relatively dry, so let's do the left side. Let's check. Let's check the fitting. Check the fit from the front. Okay, it's good. Fit of the front light housing. Let's do the back. So actually, it's relatively easy to assemble once you get the hang of it. Just slip in place. Okay, and then here is the fit of the tail light. And then we need to put in the C2, the towing hook. C2 is here. Okay, this I better use a tweezer. Let me see. This thing goes like this and goes through here. Oops, it's gone. Luckily, I found it. Let's get the good tweezer out. Let's get this quality tweezer out. It's difficult to reach. So I just drop it in. Okay. So push it against. Try to hold it in place until the glue solidify. Make sure it's horizontal. Okay, it's good to my eye. Pretty much horizontal. Okay, then we complete step 10. Complete step 10. Let's go on to step 11. Okay, we have, first of all, we have the rear bumper. Let's get the rear bumper off from the tree. This is sprue B. Yeah, sprue B. Again, to ensure the fit is good, the bumper and the body, I need to clean up the gate, the injection gate very well because it's positioned right on the edge where the bumper is supposed to match the body. So make sure you clean these gates very well and make sure the this edge is very, very clean and sharp. We'll see how it fits to the body. And also clean the gate on the bottom of the again, because of the molding surface process, the edge of the part it's usually too sharp. So I usually just round them off with sanding. Sponge is great for it, or you can use a file, or Japanese model like to just scrape it uh, with a knife, like like so. Just clean up the parting line. Actually, it's the parting line. There's a parting line here in the it's okay for the one. Usually I use a round file to clean up shapes like this. Okay, then there's a two location pin there. Now this is usually what happen is because of the molding process, the the bumper usually cannot fit the body just by dropping it onto the body. So we must think of a way to make sure that it fits better. Usually I will glue one side of the bumper onto the body. and let it dry first. Um, I really don't care about the positioning pin on the back of the bumper and the car body. I usually just glue one side of the bumper onto the car body first and let it dry as much as possible. And then I'll glue the other side and again hold on to it until the glue dry. And then we have perfect fit of the bumper to the car body. Let's wait for it to dry. We cannot hurry on this because it will just spring right back out. Just let it dry. So while the bumper is drying, let's clean up all these parts. C6, C7, C5. C. Here, out there. C5, 6, 7. Then my sander, clean up the gate. Okay, let's well, actually, really should paint these parts first before gluing it to the bumper. But since it's a build reveal, we put all the parts on. The fit is quite nice. This is left side. I don't have their detailing set. I assume this will be we place by photo etch parts in the detailing set. It's a bit unbalanced between the left side and the right side, so I need to move the part a little so they look straight across. So, you either push all of them towards the top or push them towards the bottom. Just try to align them as much as possible. So it looks okay. Looks good. The gap won't be so obvious once you paint it with flat black. And then we come to the front glue, front grille, which is a chrome part. And it's better to sand this. And make sure you don't sand off the chrome on the front of this edge. And then we can scrape off the chrome from the back. So that glue will work on that. Okay. Before we put the glue on it, let's check the fit. This part. The fit is quite good. As you can see, the fit is quite good. You cannot see because it's too refractive. But anyway, this is where we put the glue from the back. Not to touch it with your finger. Just and I have my way of painting the chrome parts because paint does not stick to the chrome too well. So usually I will um, coat it with Gunzi's metal primer first, which provide a very strong base for paint to stick on. And let me see if we've complete all this. Okay, we need one more C3 to go on the rear bumper, but let me see if this is dry. Okay, it's relatively dry, so I will glue this side of the bumper onto the body. So we put the glue on, no need to hurry, then make sure it fits. And I'll hold it for as long as it takes to dry. Okay. Um, then I put glue when this side of the bumper dries. I will then put glue onto the middle part of the bumper where it's joining the trunk of the car. So I need to hold it tight. Meanwhile, we can have a look at the details on the door handles and the doors and the gas cap cover. The recessed panel lines are quite clean and quite sharp. It's actually quite deep. Usually, in the past, the engraved lines of the doors and also the hoods and the trunk are very shallow. We in the past we usually has had to rescribe all these panel lines. I guess for this one it may not be a requirement. It's always better to deepen them because they are literally two parts mating together. But I think for this one it might be deep enough and save some time so that we can build the kit up much faster. You think it's dry? Let me see if it's dry. Okay, it's dry. So that's why we need test fitting uh, of most of the parts. But since this kit goes on quite well, I don't see much fit problem with the parts. So except this bumper here, it happens to many kits, so it's not very unusual, and it's not like a bad thing. It is not. It can be avoided, but it's not a drastic problem. See, the fit is good. Then we have this last towing ring. Oops, oops, oops. Try to trim the gate as close to the parts as possible so that I don't have to spend too much time cleaning the part out. Cleaning the part up. Okay, let me see which direction it should go. So probably like that. So it's the other way around when you try to put it through the back. It doesn't look right. Wrong. Right. Maybe I should have put this onto the bumper first. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Again, I try to make sure the ring is horizontal. Wait for it to dry. Okay, leave it dry. So I think we finished step 11. And then next are the windows. Um, let's trim them up, trim them out. And there are masking for the windows. And so that you can paint the black rim from the inside, which I'm not going to do now. Just trying to see the fit of the window. So let's take the parts out from the sprue. Meanwhile, I'll let the parts on the body to dry. This is an important step to check whether to check the fit of the windows. And again, I try for clear parts, especially for clear parts. They are a lot. They are more brittle than the other colored plastic. So I never cut it off from the sprue too close to the gate, too close to the part, actually, or I should say. And then I will trim the gate off carefully, bit by bit. And then I'll sand the gate clean. Actually, there's a reach along the bottom of the clear part. So when I clean the injection gate here. I try not to sand off the latch. Well, actually, usually I will mask off the whole windshield or mask off the whole clear parts before I clean up the molding lines and injection gate so that the clear part is being protected. It's quite easy to slip the sanding or the sander. Once the sander slipped, and it's easy to scratch the windshield. Let's see how this fit. This should go from the rear to the front like this. Well, the fit of this, the front windshield is good. Actually, I should clean up the gauge at the top of the windshield a bit better. Bear with me a little bit. Let me get the wooden dowel on. Let me see if I can find it. Let's try to use the handle of the X-Acto knife. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Sponge is not going to work. Sandpaper. Get some sandpaper. It's my sandpaper. Some sandpaper. Bit more sanding. As you can see, you can still see the gate. Okay. Try to clean this up as much as possible. It's better now. the gate is completely sand off. And once I once the edge is painted black, you won't see the sanding mark. So see, the clear part bounce up, and I think it's the front of the clear part is you need to sand it down a little bit. This is this area. I always try to make sure that I can make the part. Then I slip. See, um, fix the part so that the part fits better. And of course, we can just simply glue the use glue to keep it in place. But if I can see, it's fits better now. Fits better now, right? If I send some more, it will fit even better. But I don't want to spend too much time on it now. But when I build the actual kit, if I really building it for good, I will send a bit more so that the part fits better. Now it's okay. I need a little bit of glue to keep it in place, just a little bit. Just a little bit. See if we can keep it in place. Let's let it dry. Put a bit at this corner here. Bit more glue here. Okay. Okay. And let's do the rear window. Actually, I have a number of wooden dowel with different diameters, different thickness, and this probably should use a thicker round object to back up the sanding paper. See see how this fits onto the body. That's a slight problem with the curvature matching the car body. Let's see if I can fix it by sanding this off a little bit. Don't do that with your parts. Yeah, they fix it to a certain degree. It fits better now, and I will do more. But for now, I just leave it like this. As you can see, there are slight issues with fitting of the windshields and windows, rear and front, but it's not things that cannot be fixed. Can be fixed by sanding the edge at different places, and the problem will be solved. See, it fits now, just with a bit of gluing. The rear window fits the car body much better now. Okay, and then the side window. Let me see. It's the fit of this. It shouldn't be much of a problem because it's not that it's not like a compound shape like the front and the rear window. Well, this one drops on easily, but I think it still needs some tweaking with sanding so that it fit perfectly. But it's yeah, it needs a bit sanding, but it's okay. It's okay as it is. So I just glue it on. Let's clean this up. Okay, because of the way it comes out from the mold, we actually need to Well, it's slightly better now, but if you clean up more, it'll be even better. Then usually I will mask the window completely from back and both inside and outside before me before doing this because it's very easy to slip and scratch the parts. But see, it's in the fit is improving, so I'll leave it at this, and I'll glue this onto the car body. This is due to the molding process that the edge has to. Oh, I got glue on my. The edge has to shape like that. Okay, that can be fixed by polishing, so I'm not going to worry about it now. And then let's also do this. Quick way is to use a coarse sanding stick to adjust the edge. To adjust the edge. It's a quick fix. I hope it goes on better. Yeah, see, once I sand the edge uh, bit, it fits it. Those the fits has improved. A bit more sanding will be better, but just leave it for now. The fit is pretty good now, so just slightly. So far, the most difficult part are the windows. Uh, and because of the complex shape of the greenhouse, bit of the window, it's needs a bit of work, but it can be solved. And then when we need the windshield wipers and also a couple of handles there to put onto the windshield. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see which one goes where. Okay, this one should goes. Maybe I should glue the windshield wiper on the window first. So again, guys, when you build a kit, maybe you should fit the wiper onto the window first. It's kind of difficult to do it now. Okay. It's difficult. It's difficult, but it can be done. It's a bit of glue there. It's difficult, but it can be done. Okay. Okay. That. And then this one. Let's clean this one up. Okay. Let's see if this is easy to be done. Give me the good twist. This one is relatively more difficult because, yeah. So guys, make sure you fix the windshield wiper onto the window before you glue the window onto the car body. It's easier that way. It can be done, but a bit more difficult. So looks good. And then the couple pieces of D1, D2, D1, D2. Oh, these are small. See? Let me see again. Let's use the sprue as a handle to glue this onto the. Can I trim it off? Maybe I cannot trim it off when the part is in place. So let's cut the part off from the screw. Ah, okay. Don't spring out from the tweezers. This is time for a really good pair of tweezers. And a pair of steady hands. Just let it sit there to dry. Bit more glue from the back. Part two. Pair of tweezers. Most delicate job of the whole car. It's this one. Okay, we finished step 12, and now is step 13. Before we Step 13 include the both front and tail lights clear parts, the rear view mirrors at the rear wing, and also the front spoiler. A couple of pieces on the front spoiler. So let's get on with it. I thought this is a quick session, but it ends up being almost, I guess, again 2 hours. And the rear wing. Then the front other parts on the front spoiler. Let's clean them up quickly. Okay, I'm not going to bother with sanding. Let's see, since this bottom of the spoiler, then it won't be seen. Rear wheel mirrors. I'm not going to bother with sanding. I just trim the gate off. Okay, let's see. I remember looking at the instruction. That's a slight problem with the indication of how these two parts goes together. I think this part should go at the back here, and this part is in the front there. So let's see. I think this is the part that goes here. Am I correct? And then the other part goes on like this. Yeah. So let's glue this on first. Again, we need to clean the gates here before, or else the it won't be good. So looks cool. Really cool. And then here, the other side. Then make sure you clean the gate here. So little glue here. Okay. Okay. Let it dry. Meanwhile, we'll clean up the rear wing. With some new sander. Yeah. Now, usually, again, I will thin the edge down, thin the wings down. But now, just to demonstrate the fit of the parts, so I just leave it as it is. So again, this positioning pins of the rear wings is a bit loose, so you have to make sure it dries in the right angle, and then perfectly horizontal, and then perpendicular to the car. And then leave it to dry. And we have the rear wheel, rear wheel, rear view mirror. Okay, okay, this one clicks on quite well. The glue from back, then this side, the right side. This side is a bit loose. Let's put some glue onto the holders. Okay, just leave everything to dry. Maybe I'm not going to put the clear parts on because it's probably will take a long time. And so the car body is finished mostly because I need the clear parts for the headlights and taillights. And I forgot to mention it. This kit is still available from Hobby Easy. So you can still order it from Hobby Easy. And let's see. Now it's H8. Oh, this is the painting guide for the tail light clear parts. Now, last 14, step 14 is to glue the driver's compartment onto the chassis, and then the radiator onto the chassis, and then we install the whole subassembly of the chassis onto the car body. So now let's do it now. While the car body is drying, we'll glue the driver's compartment onto the chassis. I hope that's enough glue. Probably need a bit more glue. So I'm still leaving the roll cage loose, just in case I paint it in the future. I don't know whether I'm going to paint it in the future, but just in case. Hmm, it's not. Need to need to let it dry. While it's drying, let's install the radiator. Once again, since this is the joining edge, we must clean the gate up quite cleanly, or else it will get in the way of the part fitting the. Still need to clean up a little bit. It's not. Might as well do this. So, um, yeah. Okay. So well, Apart from the two location pins on the bottom of the chassis, there's also two location lugs on the side, so keeping the radiator standing upright. So that's a very good thinking there. And it's time to do the big fit. We should slip the front of the chassis onto the two location pin there, and then slightly open up the car body. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe we should fit the back onto the chassis first. Yeah, this is easier. And then clip the two, move the two location pin onto the installation hole there. Maybe it's because the I left the roll cage loose, and it's not and it's keeping the car body fit in the middle of the chassis. So that is the reason. But then, otherwise, it looks nice. Okay, finish step 14. And then we come to the large, actually, this is the last steps. Because 16 is the complete model. So step 15 is the fitting of the wheels. And again, you can see that the wheels, the profile of the wheel, it's molded in such a way that you can create the negative camber angle. So let's put the wheels together now. The wheels here. Well, they're all the same, so there's no need to distinguish the front wheel from the rear wheels. And then here are the tires. So the important thing is make sure the wider side is pointing outward. And then I will trim off the ejection gate. Okay, outward. Trim off the ejection gate. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I think that's a slight problem with the instruction. We need to fit the wheels onto the chassis first because the wheel just won't go in with the body on. So fit the wheels onto the body first, the chassis first. It was a terrible clicking sound. Don't know what broke. Something broke. See, it was a good idea to put a slit on that poly cap, because now the wheel goes on much easier. Don't need a lot of force to push the wheel onto the brake disc. Something broke. Is something broke? Oh no. Anyways, then install the chassis onto the body. Okay, the last bit, the bottom, whatever this is called, the front diffuser, the front air intakes. Looks like a lot of air intakes, a lot of those air ducts. Or instead, the splinter is not, it doesn't extrude from the front of the bumper. I don't know what this called. Anyways, this is the last part. Ah, it's a splinter. It does stick out. Okay, we need glue on these 4 location holes. I'm not sure if the just this 4 little hole is gonna be strong enough to keep the part on. Don't even know if not sure I got it right. Yeah, I should check this before I glue this part. Just to go back in a little bit with this part. Okay, complete. All done. Let's Let's have a look at the finished model. I'll zoom it in a little bit. Okay, let's look at the shape of the model. So then the right side, then the left side, chassis, okay, front. See the negative camber of the front wheels and how the wheel, inside the wheel wells, like most of the racing car does. Negative camber angle. Well, actually, if it is not if I build this car for real, I will glue the bottom onto the. I will glue this part to the bottom to the uh, bottom of the spoiler bumper, whatever. Okay, you can see also the wheel nicely, the rear wheel nicely tucked inside the wheel well, except it's not that's a toe in angle, which is I think that's I would try to fix it, if I'm building the kit uh, for real. And then the rear side, so this is my mistake. I have smeared some glue onto the window. So let's check out the details on the car body, the fit, the windows, the engravings of the doors, details of the wheel with the brake inside. Is I will, again, I haven't glued this on. I will glue this on. I will recommend gluing this onto the upper body. The fit of the light housing, the grill, front grill. See, this plastic has a lot of statics. And see the inside through the roll cage, through the window. Let me see if I can block the light a little bit. Yeah, block the light a little bit so that see what's inside. It's difficult. Okay. Okay, a lot of dust. And then it completes our test build of NuNu's 24 scaled Audi A4, and quite enjoyable. Fits most of the parts fits really well. Um, Turns out quite nicely. Now, paint this, um, if I decided to paint the body, I will let you know. And let's call off tonight. It's been again 2 hours of building it. So I spent total of 4 hours building the kit, uh, straight from the box, which is quite a short period of time and quite enjoyable. So thank you for watching. I don't know what I will build again next time, but I will again post on YouTube to let you know what I'm going to build next time, maybe tomorrow night. I have something in mind, but let me think about it and let you know. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And I hope you like this kind of build review. And until next time, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Sign off.